I moved in with Marianne Langley when I was in school. Sadie had already been living there for almost 3 years then. I'm not entirely sure if I could sum up what they meant to me, or even how much. All I really remember is what they gave me. I just didn't see it at the time.
Why are you looking at me like that?
You're acting like it's a party.
I mean, kind of is.
You know she hasn't talked to us in like a year.
Well, I guess that isn't entirely a bad thing. She's kept busy. Just promise me you won't take as long as her to get your life in order. I'm joking.
I'm going to my room.
Rachel.
What?
Smile.
You still talking to Miles?
Miles?
The guy from the bar.
Oh, no, I'm not talking to him.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't really talk to people. Plus, he's like a dropout.
You know you learn a lot more by just like Google and talking to people than you do in school. For much less money too.
He eats with his mouth open.
See, I think that's quite attractive. The guy can't stop eating and talking to you. That means you got his attention.
Rachel, I love you so much. I know.
If Sadie Rayner's parents hadn't kicked her out at 19, maybe we wouldn't have ended up living together. She had just dropped out of school when I first met her. She worked odd jobs. She drank a lot. Slept around. She could be brash at times. But that's what made her fun to be around. We couldn't have been more different. And yet, we were still close. She would talk to me. She trusted me. It felt like she needed me. And then one day, she left.
Be honest. How do you like him?
Since when did my approval matter so much?
Since like forever. I mean, Marianne, out of all the boys that I ever had over, and still, none of them got a smile out of you.
That's because you weren't serious about him.
Well, see, I've grown up. I mean, I'd expect you to be happy. Finally had the courage to... Listing agreement. What's this?
It's maroon.
Yeah, but why is it... No way. Are you being serious?
I'm thinking about it. You're on your own now. Rachel will soon be as well. Maybe I should too. What?
Nothing. I'm just happy for you.
Marianne Langley served 3 tours in Iraq before realizing it was time to move on. Unfortunately, she never really did. Her home became her constant, its tenants, her occupation. That was, until she met us. She may have been older, a lot more mature, but that didn't mean she wasn't relatable. If anybody could show that a parent and a best friend could coexist, It was Marianne.
Can't tell what I missed more, you or your food, Marianne. I'm kidding.
You know my spiel. Cooking is the greatest, most valuable opportunity we have.
To be creative and enjoy the benefits. We know.
To enjoy the benefits right away.
The museum where I was docent, it's where I met Jesse. Anyway, they had a visit from this painter, and he talked about creativity being kind of like a spiritual process for him. Like this energy that enters him when he paints. And then when that force leaves him, that's kind of what drives him to let go and say, okay, it's done. And now the piece and I are apart.
It's a museum or a monastery.
I got a job out of it. And on our last week there, Jesse proposed.
Oh my god. You're kidding.
We're getting married in Oakland next year. That's where he's from.
Super. I'm happy for you,
You know, it's exciting. Thanks. I mean, he's amazing. You guys will love him.
You're engaged?
Yeah. It's crazy, right? How are things with you, Rachel?
Fine. Just interviews and stuff.
She had one last week. How'd that go?
They rejected me.
Oh, do you have any plans?
What plans?
You know, like where you want to go, where you want to work.
No.
Well, looks like we'll be making it to the Bay Area next year. The ocean will be prettier at least. More bluer water.
Mm-hmm. You might even be a full-timer by then, Marianne. No job. No house. Might as well get one of those RVs and travel around on your own. Right?
Rachel. It's just a thought.
You good? Look, I'm sure Marianne meant to tell you. She just needed time.
Why do you care?
What do you mean?
I mean, why do you care so much? It's not like you live here anymore. You ran off and disappeared.
I didn't disappear.
Yes, you did, and now you're back acting like you're some savior.
Rachel, I'm just trying to talk to you. Were you ever happy for me? When I left, were you like, I don't know, were you excited for me? What about now?
I don't know you anymore.
I did love being here. Time I spent with you guys, I'm thankful for. But for me, it was almost too long. I was so lost, confused. It just wasn't me. And I don't want that for you.
What does it feel like?
What?
someone?
They say if you're not alone, you can't know yourself. But being alone and feeling like you aren't the same. Maybe that's why Marianne's generosity took so much care of me, or why I felt so close to Sadie. It's funny. When you hold on to something so tightly, it's easy to imagine that's how it will always be.
I'm assuming you didn't say bye to her.
She was here.
She came by again to grab her stuff. She's leaving for California later today.
How did you never get tired of us? Like 4 years. Well, 6 for Sadie. That's a long time. And you, like, never tried to kick us out.
Maybe I didn't get tired. It's like when you come back from missing out on so much, you feel like you need to try and get some of it back. Not everybody does. I guess I just got lucky. Either that, or y'all were so hopeless, there was no point in leaving you on your own. She meant a lot to you, didn't she?
Marianne? Could you hold off on selling the house? Just for a little bit. Thank you.
All right, so what are we doing for Thanksgiving? Sadie, are you planning on staying?
Fuck if I know.
I thought you were gonna go see, who's that guy you were seeing in Charleston?
Like I'm gonna spend Thanksgiving with him and his family. I'm here.
Oh, okay. What happened? I thought you were going back to Charlotte.
I'm not really feeling it anymore.
Why would you stay here?
Because I can. Is there a problem with that?
I don't know. If you go, you could bring back leftovers and shit.
Excuse me, what do you think I'm trying to do? Starve you people?
Oh my gosh, come at me more.
Okay, does anyone want to go to the bathroom? Because I have to pee.
Why the fuck would you even ask that?
Sadie, shut the fuck up.
You're gonna be able to make rent this month?
I'm not sure yet. Why?
I still never got last month's. That's why.
Maybe it's because they keep cutting my hours.
Or maybe it's because it's not a real job. You ever think about what you actually want to do? Or where you actually want to be?
I thought you said I could stay here as long as I wanted.
Yeah. But you stick around with this kind of attitude, then why stay at all? You know what I mean? Okay, can you stop? I don't want to see it. Just stop. Put it away. I don't want to see it. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you guys gossiping about?
You.
Dear Marianne, I don't know if I could ever say any of this to you in person. I guess for so long, I took a lot for granted, including you. When I met you, I was a mess. I was confused. I was alone. But most of all, I was without a home. And with you, I got that and so much more. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you for helping me get through the hard stuff, the difficult me. It takes tolerance to put up with someone who's lost, but it takes strength to help them find their way. Tomorrow, I'm off to a new start. I've finally found my way. And I can't help but think how important you've been in getting me here. Now, all that time we spent together, it's just supposed to live in our heads. But maybe there's something exciting about that. Because when you think about it, everything eventually ends somehow. Otherwise, we'd never be able to look back. So if not my gratitude, then I'll owe you for the rest of my life to make up for everything. We can settle it all, whenever you come visit me. Love, always, Sadie.